You know, there's only 365 days in a year, but there seems to be triple that amount when it comes to national days. You know, you have National Kick Butt Day. That's coming up on October 10th, by the way. National Send a Card to a Friend Day. That's coming up on February 7th. And I know some of them are a bit excessive. There are some that are definitely worthy of having their own day of recognition. Like today, National Coffee Day. Some of us start out with 1 or 4 cups in a day. In 2016, we ran into a man and his mule, or should I say mule, up in the Boise Foothills, making sure early morning trailblazers get an extra boost of that caffeine.
It's a scene out of the American West.
Come on. Come on.
And for Matt Bishop and his mule Richard, this is their American dream.
I just love what comes about from it. I mean, it's extremely positive.
Every Saturday, you can find him walking the Boise Foothills with Richard, providing those who recreate up here that little extra shot of motivation.
Being a parent with a younger kid and a couple others in the house, I was always tired. I said, man, this would be great to have a cup of coffee up here.
So this former Green Beret officer started Cafe Mule,
I put an accent over both E's, make it fancy.
a trailside service providing a pour-over coffee to all those who pass by.
It's an awesome feeling when somebody rides up and, I say, hey, you want a cup of coffee? I'll get the, oh, I don't have a wall, I don't have money, and I get to say it's on the house. And I joke that it's on the mule.
A mule, that's the engine behind the business, hauling close to 200 pounds every Saturday.
Some people say that they're stubborn, but it's a matter of intelligence. And my father's a very intelligent guy, and his nickname was Mule growing up. So, I thought that if I was going to have a mule, I should name him after my father.
Although it wasn't always that fancy. When Matt first started the business, he ran into some trouble with permits. But a U.S. Forest Service loophole allowed him to pursue his dream with 2 conditions. He couldn't charge and was limited on the number of people he could serve.
Less than 75 is to keep under a group permit requirement for the Forest Service. So I was capping myself at 73 people served, with me serving would be 74.
Today, Matt operates Cafe Mule on private land, which alleviates the thought of permits. But don't worry, the coffee is still free. His business runs off donations only.
For me, I thought something else that kind of fit the character of Boise and where we live was to do it on a pack mule.
Okay, so that was back in 2016. Where are Matt and Richard now? We caught up with them this afternoon at the roasting company, which he and his business partner opened in 2018.
We still go up on the trails and serve coffee. In fact, in August, we did a community trail service. We love doing it. At this point, it's a bit of a team building exercise for our crew here. We don't do it near as frequently as we used to, but we're looking for other ways to be engaged with the community. We do this thing called Richard eggs. Richard's the name of our mule, but we'll hide little prizes, so bags of coffee or mugs, and give a grid coordinate around the foothills as well as an additional way to have an activity and a presence up there. Richard's great. He still loves to get out and adventure. He just maybe doesn't carry quite as much weight as he used to, but yeah, he's doing great.
Richard's doing great. By the way, Cafe Mule's tagline: approachable people, approachable coffee, and a slightly stubborn mule. But Richard's great. And get this, for every bag of coffee they sell, they donate 25 cents back to local trail systems to help with their upkeep.